you find it very similar, right? If you want to download Eclipse, sorry, not Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, just go to Google and type download. Download IntelliJ. This one. Download IntelliJ. IntelliJ. JetBrains.com. Just click here and just click on any one, any download. Choose Community Edition. Ultimate 30 days trial is free, but after 30 days you have to pay if you choose this one. But if you choose Community Edition, it will never expire. You don't need to pay. And for practice, this is more than enough. Okay, just click, then just go next, and you will find IntelliJ IDEA like this one. Okay. You can do it later. Now some people love this better, and okay, fantastic. Okay, now if you want to access all the methods you have created, we have created, and the properties, what we can do, either we can make it static. Okay, you can make it static. Okay, you can make this static. Okay, static is another keyword in Java. How many keywords are there in Java? Do you remember?
67.
67, correct. 67, remember. Even if you say 50, this is correct answer also. Okay, because Java had couple of years ago, there were only 50. So still in interview, if you say 50, still it is correct. Okay. Yeah, you can say, or you can say, I know it is 67 keywords. You can say, okay, in Java. Okay, fine. So one method is static, another one is not static. So the one static can be accessed without creating object, because static keyword belongs to class. Okay, when you say something static, it belongs to class, it doesn't belong to object, so you don't need to create object. But non-static method, non-static properties belong to object. Since it is belong to object, you have to create object before you access them. Clear? This is very common question.
Repeat.
How you can access methods and properties? You can say there are two ways to access methods and properties.
First, we can to create an object.
Properties. What are these? One way is creating object.
Second one is the.
And second one is using
Static.
Keywords before properties and methods. Okay. So we are not creating here object, still we can access this one, it method, right? Because it is static, right? We don't need to create object to access it because it belongs to class. So we can directly access it. You see? It's not complaining, right? So if you run it, animal loves eating. Where animal loves eating? The eat method. Inside the eat method, you have this statement, right? So you can access it. But run, it doesn't have static keyword, so it belongs to class or object. What do you think? Object. Static belongs to class and non-static belongs to object. So object, to access it, you have to create object. You see, it's complaining. You cannot access it because it is not here. So if you want to access it without creating object, just what you can do, you can just put here static. Now it belongs to class or object. It belongs to now class, so you don't need to create object. Clear?
Can you repeat that, Babu?
No, I cannot repeat it. I'm just kidding, okay? Static keyword directly belong to class. It belongs to class, animal class. When it belongs to class, you can access all the properties and methods without creating object. Okay? But if you don't have static keyword, meaning non-static, it becomes non-static, then to access it, you have to create object because it belongs to object. When you put static, it belongs to class. Clear?
Yes.
It's new concept, though I discussed earlier once.
Static is for class.
Yeah, I'm repeating because it is a very important concept, you see. Now to access it, you have to create object, right? Because it belongs to object, not belongs to class because it is not static. So how we create object? Do you remember?
Access the methods and properties.
How we can create object? Class, yeah. What is the name of the class? Animal. So we just say animal, then you can say animal 1, or you can name it. You can say cat. Name of the animal is cat, and you can say new animal, right? Animal. Okay. You are creating this object from this animal class. Okay. Or you can just say it's animal 1. Animal one. It is variable actually. Okay, variable that can be vary. It can be anything. It can be my name. Okay, don't worry about name, but try to make it meaningful. Okay, animal one, new animal. And you can also create another object, animal 2 equal to new animal, right? So now this run belongs to this object, right? Objects not belong to class because it doesn't have static keyword. So how we can access it? To access it, we have to take the reference variable in front of it, then put dot operator, and now you can access it, right? You see? Now you can access it. Animal loves running. Now take out static keyword. When you take out static keyword, it belongs to class or object?
Object.
Object. So now it's complaining because now to access it, actually you have to use also a reference variable to the object because it belongs to object. Now you can use either one, animal 1 or animal 2. That really doesn't matter. You can use animal 2. Now you can access it, right? Clear? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now look, we didn't define the name here, okay? We didn't define any name, any color. To define a in Java, we have the concept of constructor. What I said, constructor. Constructor. What is constructor? Constructor is a special method.
To build.
This is also method, constructor also method, but it is very special. That defines the value for the variables. Name variable, age variable, color variable. It defines the value. It will tell you what is the name. Name, dog, cat, bird, okay? Age, is it 7, is it 10, is it 20? It will fix the value, set the value. Define or set, we can say set the value for the variables. Do you understand it? How? Look, you can, and the constructor method name will be the same with class. This method name can be anything, but constructor should name as animal. There is no choice. You cannot name the other way. Constructor should be named as the name of the class. Same name as class. Animal, you have to name it animal. You cannot say it is bird. You cannot say it is do. You cannot say it is eat. run. No, it must be same as class name. Clear? Now you can type it yourself, or just right button click here, look, then go to generate, okay, and click on constructor. You see, and there are age, int, color, string, and another one is static. So it is not showing here. Let me take out the static keyword. Okay. So in Java, there are a lot of programs you don't need to type even. Okay, you can generate. So what I'm going to generate, I click on generate. It's showing me a lot of things. I want to generate a constructor for animal. You see now, name, string, age, integer, color. Just select all of them and click on OK and see the magic. You see, I didn't type it. It typed for me public animal, name of the constructor is animal. Okay, and now look, string name, integer age, string color. Do you think these things, this attributes and these attributes are same? What do you think?
No.
The question is string name, integer age, string color, and inside animal constructor is nothing but a special method, string name, int age, string color. Are these same?
Yes. String name, integer age, and color.
Yeah, look like same. For example, you have a Samsung TV in your house, and your daughter does have same Samsung TV. You have Honda car, your son does have Honda. You have iPhone 14, and your youngest daughter does have iPhone 14. Does it mean you are using the same devices?
No.
No. Now look very carefully. Now look at the scope. Animal class does have scope, and it is inside animal class scope. But this string name, integer age, it is not inside class, it is inside a method. It's look like same animal, this is also animal, but this is class, this is not class. This is what? This is constructor. What is the job of the constructor? What is the purpose of constructor? It's a special method. It defines or sets the value for variables. It just helps us to set the value. Name equal to something, age equal to something, color equal to something. It's helping us to set the name. Now, how you can differentiate? Now, Mr. Rudy cannot differentiate because string name, same. Integer age, same. String color, same. Now Rudy is confused. Why this instructor is telling me these are not same? It looks same. It is because the scope, this is inside class scope and this is inside a method scope, right?
I don't see that it's inside the method scope because a curly brace is there.
Listen, this is method. You see? Just a minute. Animal, this is parenthesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
This parenthesis is method. Anywhere when you see parenthesis, it's a method. Okay? So it is inside the method. The whole is method, special method. So it is not inside the scope of the class. Rather, it is inside the method. Okay? But no, still, we have to differentiate this name and this name. This name is inside class and this name is inside method. This age is inside method. But this name, age, color is not this one. So to differentiate in Java, we have this keyword. You see this. So when I am saying this dot name, it's very tricky. But once you understand it, this is not this one. It is indicating this name. Okay? This age is indicating this age. This color is indicating this color. But this name is indicating this name. This age is indicating this age. This color is indicating this color.
So it's longer because you have to use the word this.
Yes. This is a keyword that is used to tell that this name is from class scope. So this represents the class. There is no this meaning. These are, we call it local variable. Local meaning method level.
Okay.
Method level. Method level are local. Okay. Then out of local, out of method level is always global. Class level is global. So in interview, usually interviewer asks, what do you understand by local and global variable? So global are class scope local are method scope.
Method.
If you can just tell this, interviewer will be satisfied. Oh, this guy knows. Why you are using this? Just say in Java, this keyword is special keyword to distinguish between local and global variable. Okay. This dot name is global, meaning class level, and without these are local. Clear?
Local and global. So local is on method and global
Local is method level. Global is class level. When it is global, anyone can use it. Anyone can use it. But local level,
it's like more specific.
anyone cannot use it. Okay, now look very carefully.
Robert, right?
It's helping us to set or defines value for the variables. Okay, now for this name, we can now set a name. How? Now you see there is now red mark, meaning this animal
has a name.
Method, okay, it's now directly representing this animal. Okay, method. It's constructor, right? So we call it object constructor. Now it is not only object, it becomes object constructor. Okay. Now, for this animal, now we can set the value. Name. Say, for example, it's animal 1 is dog. Okay. And it does have age. Age is 11, say for example. And it does have color. And color is, say for example, black. Okay, no problem. Black. Now, what do you think? Black is integer?
No.
No. 11 is integer. Now, it is string, so you have to put inside like this, right? Now, animal 2 is not dog. Suppose it is cat. And it is 7 years old. And color is
green.
Pink. Okay, I never seen pink cat. Okay,
that's really
it's
scary.
interesting cat. Yeah. Okay, okay, we want it to be pink, no problem. Now we can just, we can now access all these properties. Okay, how? You can just say system.out, or you can just copy. What's wrong? Okay, I just copy it. And I can say animal 1 dot name. What it will print? What do you think?
The name.
Name of what?
Animal 1.
Animal 1. What is the name? Dog.
Oh.
It will print dog. You see dog. Okay. And if you want, you can print actually animal 2 name also. What it will print? Both dog and cat, right? You see? And you can at the same time print every value if you want. Okay. Same way you can create another object. Animal 3. And now it is not cat, maybe.
Frog.
Sorry?
Frog.
Frog. Okay. Frog is 3 years old. And it is golden. Right? All right. Now look. It's earlier the object printing same name, same age, same color. But now it is printing different. Actually, you can make it different. It's very interesting. Now you can play with it maybe 2 hours. Okay. Actually, you don't need that much Java to understand automation. It's more than enough to understand automation. Okay. But I want to
Is this the
teach
manual? Is this the manual?
not manual. This is Java programming, and Java programming is mandatory
Okay.
to learn automation.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, to get IT job, automation is not mandatory. Okay. But to get job, a programming knowledge is mandatory. Because once you understand programming, you can learn anything. You can learn web development, you can learn software development, you can learn software engineering, you can learn test automation. Okay. That is why companies are looking for someone who knows programming well. Sorry. Okay. So it is more important to learn a programming language first. Without understanding programming language, you cannot understand, you cannot learn automation. Okay. So there are many companies, they are ready to hire if you understand a programming language well, and they are ready to teach you automation. You can learn automation in just 1 month, but you cannot learn programming in a month. Sorry? Oh, you don't need coding. There is manual testing. Manual testing, first day I showed you manual testing, right? That you don't need any programming knowledge. Yeah, in manual job also, you know, starts from 75K. You don't need programming. But manual, for manual, you have to maybe face 50 to 100 interviews because it's more competition. Okay, more competitions. Maybe just for one post you are competing with 100 people. But automation, once you understand automation, yeah, you stand out. And it starts from 85K. You stand out. And maybe you are competing just 5 to 10 people, 5 to 10 people. And here you are competing 50 to 100 people. So I don't say there isn't job for manual testers. Definitely there are, but lot of competitions. You have to, yeah, you have to send 100 applications. Maybe here you need to send only 10 to 20 application and maybe attending 5 to 10 interviews and you can get the job. Maybe here you have to go. Let me talk off the record. Okay,